Hello everyone, welcome to the class. This is Abby here. Sorry about that rough start. I was having a little bit of a technical issue there. I believe I'm having maybe some connection issues today, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you're able to join the class, and I'm sorry to any premium members who weren't able to join early. Hi Ahmed, good to see you again.
Hi,
How's it going?
it's doing fine.
You still have your toque on.
Sorry?
Your toque, your hat.
Yeah,
Is it cold where you live?
yeah, it's a little bit.
And
It's,
we
it's
also,
a nice. Do you like it? On the way?
yes, it's
Hi.
a very nice hat.
Thank you.
And we also have with us, is it Oscar?
Yes, I am here. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you today?
Nice, very nice.
Wonderful. You do not look familiar. Have I had you in a class before?
No, this is first time for me.
Excellent. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Where are you from, Oscar?
I am from Turkey.
From Turkey.
Yes,
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming into the class today. It's very nice to meet you. We're going to
Okay.
have a good time. Who else do
Thank
we
you.
have? Is it Rachel? Hi, Rachel. Or Raquel? I'll give her a moment to set up her. Angeles, how are you today? Hi, Angeles. Are you there?
Hello, teacher.
Hello. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for coming in. I'm very excited to have another lady in the class with me.
It's the first class with you.
Welcome. It's very nice to meet you. Tell us about yourself, Angeles. Where are you from?
I'm from Valencia, Spain.
Okay.
I'm degree change economics and business.
Mm-hmm.
I study English level beginner here in Valencia.
Now your picture looks very interesting, Angeles. What were you doing in that picture? Were you going hiking or rock climbing?
No, I don't work now. I am employed.
No, in your picture, what are you doing?
Is trekking in mountain near Valencia.
Beautiful.
I like trekking.
Trekking.
I going to trekking once a week,
Wow.
Sunday or Saturday.
That's fantastic. You know, in English, we usually say hiking. Instead of trekking, we say hiking.
Hiking. Okay.
Wonderful. Really good job. Thank you for coming into the class. We also have with us Philip. Hello, Philip. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. Philip,
Okay.
where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
From Poland.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do for work?
Okay. I'm studying in high school now. Now it's my last class last year. And what more? I'm 19 years old and I'm interesting. I don't know, watching movies.
Okay, fantastic. Well, welcome to the class. It's very nice to have you with us, Philip. Thank you for coming in, okay?
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we also have Nasser. Hi, Nasser.
Hi teacher, how are you?
I'm doing very good. What about you?
My name is Nasser. I'm from Yemen. I'm 30 years old. I work as a pharmacist. I'm interested in improve my language.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the class. Lots of new students today. Very exciting. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, teacher.
And we have Raul. Hi, Raul. How are you?
Hello, how are you? I'm good. Thanks.
Excellent. Tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Santiago de Chile. I'm a system administrator, so I like the English, and also I want to improve for get a better job or try to go abroad to work and live in another country like England, New Zealand, Australia, or United States for still improving my English.
Awesome. That sounds really good. It sounds like you have a lot of good goals for your future.
I hope so.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Rene, welcome back.
Hi, Abby. Hi, everybody.
Hello. And we also have with us Tarek. Hi, Tarek.
Hi, Mrs. Hi,
Hi. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. What's so funny?
So funny.
Are you laughing?
Maybe.
Welcome to the class. It's nice to meet you. And
Thank
we
you.
have Alberto. It's nice to see a familiar face. Alberto, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing very good, thank you. What's new?
Nothing new. Always the same.
You're always keeping secrets, Alberto.
Yes, I have a lot.
Well, welcome to the class. It's very good to see you again.
Thank
Let's
you.
go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the article into our chat box there. Is anybody in the Google chat? I think I see a couple, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there as well, in case you need it. Ahmed, what is the title of the article that we're going to read today? What's the title?
European men lag behind in life expectancy.
Excellent. Let's talk about that expression, lag behind. Who can explain? What does that mean, to lag behind?
Lag behind. It means going maybe slowly or get in the back. Something. That's what I mean.
Very good. That's definitely part of it. Would anybody like to add anything to that?
Would I say to stay back? Is that
Stay
possible?
back? Could be, absolutely. Very good. Anything else? Perfect. Very good. So what is lagging behind in Europe? What's happening in Europe? Can anybody give me any details about that? What might be happening?
I think they try to say the men's died before the woman's. Woman lived more longer. I'm not sure.
Excellent. Very good. Awesome job, Raul. That is exactly what they are trying to say. So let's go ahead. We're going to read maybe a couple paragraphs, then we're going to discuss a little bit of what we read, even looking at some expressions and some grammar, okay? Rene said it correctly as well, that women live longer. So before we read, Nasser, what's your opinion? Do you think that's true? Do you think women live longer than men?
From my observation, I think yes.
You think yes. You see
Yeah,
more.
I also I noticed many men died before their wives.
Okay. Good observation. Let's go ahead and get reading. Maybe Alberto, could you start us off by reading that first little paragraph there?
Sure. Okay. European men are lagging behind women in terms of life expectancy. A major new report reveals. Although people are living longer than ever before, men have seen less improvement and are a generation behind women say the Hofers.
Excellent. Very good reading, good pronunciation. We saw that expression there. Then
Are you sure?
I just need Tarek. I'm going to mute your microphone, okay? And then when you go to speak, you can unmute it. Okay, Tarek? There you go. Let's look at that expression there. Than ever before. What do you think that means, Alberto?
Verbal in chat doesn't work.
It's not working?
No, mine not.
Okay. What do you think that expression means? Than ever before. What do you think that means?
That they had an improvement, but they live longer than before, or longer than ever, more than ever.
Exactly right. So now we are at a point in history where people are living longer lives. Does that seem, why might that seem ironic? Maybe Angeles. Angeles, why does that seem ironic?
Teacher, will you repeat, please, the question?
Of course. And if you want to see a visual, it's also in the chat box. Why does it seem ironic that, oh sorry, women, I meant to say people, are living longer than ever before?
I think is the woman live longer than before because your health is your food is more health than before.
May I say something?
Not yet, because Angeles is just speaking right now. But after she's done, of course.
Okay.
I don't explain more because my level is more difficult explaining English.
No problem. Thank you for sharing that. Now, ironic means strange or maybe different than expected, okay? So, Philip, what do you think? Why might it be ironic that people are living longer now than ever before? What is the irony in that? Do you know?
Ironic. Maybe. I don't know.
That's okay. It is a very advanced question, so don't feel bad. Who can give me an answer? Who feels confident to maybe try?
Okay, can I?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, nowadays people can live longer than before because in the past days there is no medical care or health care, and there is more diseases all over the world without a treat or something like this. But with the new technology right now and the medical care around the world, people found how to uh, how to take care about their health and try to cure from diseases that that have no cure the past days. So nowadays people can take care of our health and they can live longer than before.
Okay, very good. Excellent job. And you're right in saying that is why people live longer, but many people find it to be
But
right. Let's move on.
But to tell you what, women live longer than men because they have a cool head and try to always vex and make him nervous. So he drives him nuts all the way.
That's an interesting point of view. We have cool heads.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, maybe it's ironic because it is supposed that men are stronger, right? It's the strongest gender, if I can see, you know. That's why it is ironic that women, in fact, live longer than the men.
Awesome comprehension, Renee. That is what I was looking for. Really good job, and good job at picking out exactly what the point of that question was. Excellent work, everybody. And Nasser, can you share with us what you mentioned about that sentence that men have seen less improvement? What tense is that in?
It's present perfect, passive.
Excellent, excellent job. Very, very good. So why do you think they chose the present perfect tense there? Why do you think they chose that, the writer?
Because it's an experience. It start from a point in the past and it still continue until now, and it might continue in the future.
You rock. That is perfect. Nasser knows his grammar. I am impressed. Really, really good work, you guys. Okay, any questions on vocabulary? Let's continue. Maybe we could get Oscar to read the next two paragraphs for us. Go ahead, Oscar.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you read the next two paragraphs? The one starting with the World Health Organization and down into the next one as well.
Okay. First paragraph, right?
Sorry, you're going to read the next two paragraphs.
First paragraphs. Okay. European men are lagging
Okay, let's just wait. Just wait. The third and fourth. So the World Health Organization.
I am looking now.
Okay, perfect.
I think my computer is crashed now.
Can you see it in the chat there?
No. Can you hear me now? My computer is crashed now.
We can hear you just fine. I will go over to the next person while you fix your computer, okay? Raul, could you read that for us?
Yes, sure. The World Health Organization team, who looked at data for nearly 9 million people in 53 countries, it says men have not yet reached the average rise in years of life that women enjoyed back in 1980s. The gap, yep.
One more.
Okay. The gap between the sexes is 7.5 years.
Good job. Very good reading. And you pronounce that word sexes with a hard S sound, okay? Referring to genders, obviously, right?
Okay, thanks.
Nice reading. Very good pronunciation. So what is the idea that the article has conveyed with regards to men and women? What's the general idea before we talk about the grammar here? Maybe we could ask Ricardo. Can you tell us about the general idea?
Hi, Abby. I'm reading the text now. Let me see.
That's okay. Maybe we could get Gassan to explain the general idea of those three paragraphs there.
What I have to explain?
Just a quick summary of those three paragraphs. The WHO, or the WHO, as we call them in English, the WHO team, what have they discovered as they looked into the data?
Oh, they discovered that, I don't know exactly where you are in the article, but I remember that they discovered that women live more than men, and also men in different countries and people in different countries of Europe, they live to different ages. So the the difference between men and women, I think it's around 7 years, but the difference between men and men inside these countries was even more than that.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. 7.5 years, right? And
Yes.
what comparison was made between 1980 and the current
Yes.
study? What comparison was made? Who can give me an answer
Yes.
to that?
Oh, I think it says that men right now in 2010, even now they don't live as much as women in 80s.
Exactly. Very good. Now we're going to actually take a look at the grammar of that sentence, okay? One more time. I'm going to put it into the chat box, and I would like Nasser, could you read the sentence that I just put in the chat box?
Yes, it says men have not yet reached the average rise in years of life that women enjoyed back in 1980.
Okay. Now this is an interesting sentence. What tense do you think it's in? Anybody that thinks they know the answer, maybe they can type it in the chat or say it.
I mean, it said that women have has gotten life expectancy in 1980, and men actually uh, haven't haven't have not got that average rise, right? It means the woman in 1980 live longer, and the men cannot live as longer as they as women got in that age, right? They actually don't, or they in fact don't live as longer as they.
Okay, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's the idea of the actual sentence. However, let's talk about the tense. We're going to
Yes.
discuss grammar for a moment. Who would like to explain what tense that is?
Could I, teacher?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
I think it's three tenses. First, it says, because it's a fact, use a present simple. Then men have not yet reached the average rise in years of life. That's present perfect.
Excellent.
About experience. And the last one, the past simple, because it's in a specific time in the past, in 1980.
Nasser, are you an English teacher?
No, but I love English very much.
You are doing really good. You are on fire. That was fantastic. Very good. So why do you think he chose to speak in the simple past tense when he talked about women in 1980? Why did he choose the simple past rather than a different tense? Any ideas?
Because it's finished. This fact was a fact in 1980s, but it's not anymore fact.
Wonderful. Excellent job. So kind of a complicated grammatical structure in that sentence, but Nasser's on top of it. He knows exactly what's going on. Good job, you guys. Really good work.
Can I ask a question here?
Of course you can, Ghassan. Let's hear it.
The woman enjoyed it in 80s. So here they didn't use, had enjoyed. So this is because they are still enjoying it, they still live, that long, or, there is another reason they didn't put had enjoyed back.
Really good. That's a good question. What women enjoy right now is different because their life expectancy is now longer than back in 1980. So it's changed, right? For that reason, the years of life that they enjoyed in 1980, that's a complete idea. It's in the past and it doesn't exist anymore, okay? They enjoy longer lives now.
So why there is no had there?
Because if you said had enjoyed, that would be in the past perfect tense, right? Whereas the simple past, it simply describes an idea that has come and gone, okay? I'm going to send you something really interesting in the chat. And this has helped a lot of my students with questions on the past perfect tense, okay? I'll put it in the chat for you and you can take a look at it if you want more questions about it. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. So it's an idea that something occurred, but it happened before a specific time, but we're not referring to that in this instance. Okay? Any questions on vocabulary here? Alberto, do you think that 7.5 years is significant?
Maybe it's better one day as a lion than 100 as a sheep.
What on earth does that mean? What do you mean by that?
That we live more intensity.
Wow, that's quite a statement.
Just kidding.
We can't all be lions. We can't all be lions, Alberto.
Yeah,
Some
sure.
of us have to be sheep. What can be accomplished in 7.5 years when you're already getting older? What kinds of things can you enjoy still? Maybe we could hear from Tarek.
Eric, I'm here.
What can you enjoy in 7.5 years when you're older?
How can enjoy?
Go
Indeed,
to
again.
cemetery.
Cemetery.
I'm sorry.
PlayStation.
I'm sorry,
that is
Tarek,
the
I
first
can't hear
time.
you.
The internet maybe not good here. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you great. We can hear you breathing. We can hear you're alive.
Yeah, but that is the first time and I'm lost here.
You are lost. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be lost. Do you have the article in front of you, Tarek?
Yeah.
You do. Wonderful. So we're talking about women living longer than men on an average. It's 7.5 years longer. Okay?
Yeah.
So what can be accomplished in 7.5 years? What can you accomplish in that period of time?
I don't understand.
Okay. I think I need you to move the microphone away from your face just a little bit. Because we can hear a lot of breathing, but not very much talking. Not very much talking. Okay? Who would like to answer that question? What can be accomplished in 7.5 years? Is that significant? What do you think, Raul?
For me, it is
Who would like to
significant.
answer that question? What can be accomplished in 7.5 years? Is that significant? What do you think? I hate hearing my own voice. I absolutely hate it. Sorry, but thank you, Gassan. Thank you.
Okay, for me, 7.5 years are significant. You can spend more time with the family, with the grandson. Also, you can travel for the world if you have the money. And I think you can enjoy that time just for you. Just all day for you and do everything you want or everything you always want to do. No, don't waste your time going to work or something like that. It's just for you, your family.
Excellent, yeah. So women get to spend more time doing things like traveling or spending time with their family, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Any other ideas? Remember, you're already very advanced in years, or you've gotten older, so you might have less energy, right? Anything else that you guys would like to add? Okay, let's continue then. We're going to discuss the next few paragraphs here. Who would like to read the next 3 paragraphs for us? The next 3.
I would.
Okay, Rene, go ahead and read those for us.
Beginning as of 2010. Right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. As of 2010, women in Europe can expect to live for an average of 80 years, while men reach an average of 27.5 years. The researchers say that lifestyle and occupational differences largely explain this gap. The European Health Report also revealed big inequalities in average life expectancy between different countries, and these differences are greatest in men.
Fantastic reading. Very good pronunciation.
Thank you.
So you can see the difference of ages between men and women. We see what researchers have to say. Who would like to give us a little summary on the third paragraph that he wrote? Who would like to explain in simple terms the paragraph that starts with the European Health Report? Who can do that?
I want.
Go ahead, Tarek.
The gap between the woman and the men becomes more larger.
It becomes what? Sorry?
More larger.
Okay, longer.
Longer. I'm sorry, maybe.
No, that's okay. Keep going.
And in our country, the men did before women with a long time. No.
Excellent. That's true. That's very good.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
Tarek, don't be nervous. You're doing an awesome job. You're doing really good. You're going to read next, so get ready for it. Let's take a look at the first paragraph there, okay? I'm going to put it into the chat. Now, who can explain? Ricardo, can you read the sentence that I just put in the chat? The as of 2010 paragraph again? Read it one more time.
Okay, I understand. So I think the woman is not very big position on the society, on the job. I think it is for this reason.
Okay, that's what your reasoning is. Thank you.
Okay.
The sentence in the chat box, what tense is that in? This is an easy question. What tense is that in? Anyone except for Nasser, because I know that he knows the answer. Who can tell me what tense this is in?
That's in simple present.
Very good, very good. Now let's change it. Let's pretend that we are living in 2020. We live in 2020. Let's pretend, okay? So we need to change this sentence to the simple past tense. Gassan, can you do that for us? Can you change that sentence to the simple past?
I say, as of 2010, women in Europe can expected to live. They were expected to live for an average of 80 years. They were instead of can.
Excellent, excellent job. That was fantastic. They were expected to live an average of. And then the second part of the sentence, maybe we could get Angeles. Could you change that second part of the sentence to the past tense? We live in 2020.
The next paragraph, the research say that.
So, sorry, I didn't hear that, Angeles. I just want you to change while men reach an average of 72.5 years into the past tense. Could you do that? What's the past tense of the verb reach?
Reaching.
Close. We need to change the...
Reached.
Perfect. That's it, Angeles. Thank you. While men reached an average. Okay? But an obvious question with an obvious answer, why did they not use the past tense? We're in 2013, but why did they not use the past tense? They're talking about 2010. What happened?
Maybe they're quitting.
Because
The present simple.
today.
Angeles, you are correct. This is the present simple tense. Excellent job. Why did they use the present simple tense? We're talking about 2010 and we are in 2013. Gassan, can you repeat what you said?
Thank you.
I mean, they are using this in simple present because it is the same situation as today.
Excellent. Really good. And the key to that is as of 2010. Or another way that we could put that would be since.
Right.
Does that make sense to everybody? No?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, good job, you guys. Very good work. So that is what's going on. Now let's talk about, this talks about the European Health Report. I'd like to know what you guys think about the health report in your countries. Who would like to give me maybe a general summary of their opinion of public health in their country? Who could explain that to me?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
I want to know about your opinion of public health in your country. Do you think people are generally healthy and live long lives, or do you think that they're unhealthy and maybe die sooner than they would have to?
Oh, okay. I'm going to talk about Chile. I'm so like the woman live more than men, and also I noticed that all people in Chile like men, all men has a lot of problem with his healthy, not like women, and it's a little bit weird because when you work in a big companies or you start to work, you always see the women going more sick than men, but it's confused because the women live more than men, so something is wrong with the men. And also the old men in Chile has a lot of problems, like mental problem, like they forget the things, and the women are more healthy mentally. You know what I mean?
Interesting. That's very good. Excellent observation. And perhaps that has to do with maybe life stresses, things that have happened. Alberto says that men live intensely, so maybe that's the reason for it.
Maybe.
Could be. Excellent job. Very good. Okay, let's continue reading. Alberto, this class is easy for you. This is actually, Gassan is gone, but he is the reason that we are discussing grammar. He is the one that we can talk to about it. But this is good. You guys are doing an excellent job. So let's continue. Let's read 3 more paragraphs. Who would like to read the next 3 paragraphs? Tarek, could you do that for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
The European Health Report also reveals big inequalities in average life expectancy between different countries, and these differences are greatest in men. The gap between the best and most and worst countries for male life expectancy is 70 years. For women, it is 12.
Yes. It's actually the next paragraph too. But keep reading a few more paragraphs.
Countries with the widest male-female difference in survival include Belarus, read it, Estonia,
Mhm.
Casablanca, Kazakhstan,
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, Lithuania, Montenegro, and the Russian Federation and Ukraine. Ukraine.
Very good. So is anybody here from the Russian Federation and Ukraine? Anyone here from that area? Nobody from there. What about any of the other countries that are mentioned in the list? Okay, well, let's talk about why there is such a large gap. What's your opinion? What do you think, Alberto? Why is there some countries where the males live longer and some countries where the males live shorter lives? What do you think some of those reasons could be?
Well, these countries in the sentence are mostly from East Europe. I know men there live less long because they have not a healthy lifestyle. They drink a lot, in general, of course, and maybe also the public health, it's not working really good. Most of them are not rich countries.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good point. So Alberto brings up an interesting topic of lifestyles or healthy lifestyles.
And
What kind of...
I could add something. My studies reveal that also single men live less long than married ones.
Really?
Yes.
Single men live shorter lives.
Yes.
So us sheep, the sheep are good for something then. Alberto.
Tell me.
The sheep are good for something then.
Yes.
We help the lions live longer. What do you think, Nasser? Why do you think single men live shorter lives than married men?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Alberto just told us that his research shows that single men live shorter lives than married men. Why do you think that is? What reason for that is there?
Because maybe he lack the affection, I mean, he is not settled, a single man.
Because a single man is not settled.
Yeah, emotionally and mentally. He have no family, no children. He lack a lot of things in life.
Okay, very good. You said not settled. In English, you can just add the prefix un, and you can say unsettled.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Excellent point, Nessa. That was really good.
I would explain that in this way, maybe because the single men, they usually live free in a freestyle. I mean, I don't know if it's right. Maybe they go everywhere. They can take any beers that they want. They got now many responsibilities, right? Right? They have more time to spend, and they also they are also alone, and they don't get a wife or a couple to take care in when they are sick, maybe. That would explain some kind of that. Maybe that person who is single does not take care of himself, maybe, and a person who has a couple has a person another one person to take care from him.
Awesome. Very good. Really, really good work. You guys seem to understand the topic very well. You've gotten a lot of information, a few statistics as well on, you know, what the article has to say about a gap between the lifespan of a man and a woman. So now we're going to do some role play. Okay? Who wants to be a doctor?
Okay, I'm a doctor.
Okay. Who said that? Ricardo, you're going to be our first doctor for today. Okay? Who's going to be the patient?
Alberto wants it.
I'm a good doctor.
Alberto wants to be the patient? Alberto, do you want to be the patient or no?
Who said so?
I think you should be. I think you would be a great candidate.
I don't know my doctor.
Yes, you do. His name. Who is going to be our doctor again? I've already forgotten. Who's our doctor again?
Ricardo.
Ricardo is the doctor.
Okay.
Okay, you're the doctor, so you do know your doctor. His name is Ricardo. He's a very qualified doctor.
Yeah.
And Alberto has very...
Sorry.
Very painful, very painful patient.
He's a very inactive, unhealthy 50, or he's going to be 55 years old, okay? He's not very old. He's still young, but he's on a bad path, okay? He's got bad habits, and Ricardo is the doctor who's going to motivate him, okay?
Okay.
Would anybody like to add any details to this scenario? Anything about Alberto's habits or anything else? What was that, Nasser?
No, just laughing.
Does he have any illness in specific or not?
Does he have any what?
Illness. He suffer any illness?
Well, he's overweight.
All right.
So he's got maybe high blood pressure. High blood pressure. He weighs a little bit too much. He's not active. Okay. So those are a few of his conditions. Okay. So he comes for a regular checkup. Alberto, you go ahead and start us off. Say hello to your. You can start the role play. Say hello to your doctor and explain how you're feeling tired. Okay. Go ahead and start us off, Alberto.
Hello, good evening. Good morning, doctor. I'm here for my regular checkup. The last one was 10 years ago. Every 10 years. And I don't feel very good now, and I think my wife will live longer than me, and I don't like this. So maybe you have to check something.
Okay, 10 years ago. Okay, it's good. You don't forget my name. How do you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. What do you feel?
When I how to say, I go upstairs, I feel tired and my breath is not good.
Too slow.
How is your food? Is that healthy food?
No, not really. I eat very fat things.
Are you sleeping well?
Sleeping? Yes, 3-4 hours per night.
What are you doing in free times? Holidays?
Holidays? What's this? I don't deserve holidays.
When you don't do nothing, just stay home, watch movies, What do you do when we have time? You have time to choose your activities.
Actually, I loved riding bicycle, but somebody stole mine, so now nothing more.
Okay.
It's a true story.
How much time you need to live?
Sorry?
How much time you need to live? More 10 years, more 5 years?
I don't know,
Just
but I'm
finish
sure
now.
the end is near.
Okay, you need to look for more easy works. You need to seek quiet activities, and you need to healthy alimentation.
What kind of activity do you think would be good for me?
You can play PlayStation, for example.
What kind of doctor is this?
I have problem of my thumbs. I think it's not good. PlayStation.
You smoke? You drink something?
Something,
Ricardo,
everything.
Ricardo, we need a final recommendation from you. What do you recommend for your patient? He is suffering. Can't you hear it in his voice? You need to help him. What do you recommend?
Okay, Alberto, you need to go to the pharmacy and buy a Johnny Walker.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, the prescription is Johnny Walker.
Okay.
And pray.
And pray. Play with L.
Pray.
Okay,
Johnny Walker.
let's talk about this. I'm a little bit concerned about the credentials of Dr. Ricardo. I think we have a problem. Let's see what Angeles. What do you think of Dr. Ricardo, Angeles? What is your opinion?
I think it's not good for me this prescription because I don't like have a drink alcohol. I think it's better spend more time in sport outdoor, for example. In the mountain is good for me, for example.
Fantastic. That sounds like a better prescription than what Dr. Ricardo offered. Gassan, do you think that his prescription will help men's life expectancy, and why or why not?
Well, I didn't hear what the description just came in.
Okay.
So
Ricardo recommends for Alberto is a little bit overweight. He has high blood pressure and low energy. And Dr. Ricardo, he has prescribed a bottle of Johnny Walker.
I would say that that doctor needs a psychiatric. I don't know what the word. Maybe
Dr. Ricardo needs a psychiatric doctor.
Yeah, that doctor is in problem, right?
You are not the first to say this.
Well, I would recommend to walk at least twice a week.
Okay.
Yes, maybe one or 1.5 hour at that time. Please, maybe you should change your feeding habits. Maybe, I don't know if that's right.
Excellent, very good.
You will also try to maybe to make some other activities, another physical activity. Maybe I'm playing football or soccer. Maybe you should play some other sport which require any physical activity. which is always good. And you should also make some regular checkup, yeah, more often. Yes.
Yeah.
Your frequency is not regular. 10 years, each one is not good.
But it's easy to remember. 30, 40, next 50.
It's all about keeping it simple, Alberto. It's all about keeping it simple. Gaston, what do you think? How often should a man visit the doctor? He feels good, but how often do you think he should visit the doctor?
Well, if it's my decision, I never go. I never visit the doctor. So that's the best way for me, unless I'm very sick and I have to go. I don't go to doctors. I call them butchers. They are, either butchering you or butchering your wallet. So either way, they're butchers. And if you are healthy and you don't need to go to doctor, I think.
I'm gonna tell one thing. That was really good. That's fantastic. Butchers is the noun, and if you wanted to use it like that, you could say butchering.
Yes, butchering.
Butchering.
The butchers. Yeah.
Angeles, do you have a comfort?
Sorry, 1 second.
Yes.
So Gaston thinks that doctors are like butchers. That's interesting.
Yes.
I don't think I've heard that before. What about the dentist? What about the dentist? What do we feel about the dentist, Nasser?
Yes. The dentist, if he wasn't a good qualified, he will be a big problem, because they make the situation worse and even worse. And I have experience with that.
Okay, yes, that could happen if you don't have a really good dentist. So there's one last question, and it's about Ricardo and his skills as a doctor. What did you think about his bedside manner? What did you think about his bedside manner? Anybody?
He was professional.
Okay, he thinks he's professional.
Yeah, I didn't hear him, so I'm just saying, he looks cute, so he must be professional.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Now, what could he be lacking in? With regards to his bedside manner, what was he lacking in? He was professional, that's true, but what was he lacking in?
He's lacking I think, the knowledge. He's not a real doctor.
Yeah, he prescribed a bottle of alcohol, so that might not be a good idea. Sorry, knowledge. Anything else that he was lacking? When you go to a doctor, what qualities do you look for?
Patience.
Awesome. Patience. What else?
Alberto, I'm not a bad doctor. Your health insurance is not bad. It's not good.
I noticed.
Excellent job, you guys. That was very good. There's one thing I would say, if Ricardo was my doctor, I'd say he has to be a little bit more friendly. I like when a doctor asks me where I'm from, how do I feel, and he gives me good advice, okay?
Yeah, maybe in Canada. Maybe in Canada.
5, 4, say hello.
Okay. Okay, take care, everybody. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you all again very soon, okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome work. You guys did an awesome job today. Take care.
You too.
Bye.